An impairment and exclusions rider, often just called an impairment rider, is an amendment attached to a health or disability policy. It states that the insurer will not pay benefits for claims related to a specific pre-existing medical condition or high-risk activity. This allows an applicant who might normally be rejected to still get insurance. The company just draws a line around that specific risk and says, "We will cover everything else, except this." Here are 3 original, relatable scenario examples you can read aloud for your recording. Scenario 1. The chronic trick knee, body part/injury focus. The setup: Marcus is 24 and applies for an individual disability income insurance policy. During his underwriting review, his medical records show he has had 2 major surgical repairs on his left knee from college football injuries, and he still occasionally requires physical therapy for it. The rider: the insurance company wants to approve Marcus, but they see his left knee as a massive, high-risk pre-existing condition. They issue the policy but attach an impairment rider specifically excluding any disease, injury, or disorder of the left knee joint. The outcome: 2 years later, Marcus slips on ice, breaks his right wrist, and cannot work for 2 months. Because the injury is to his wrist, his policy covers his disability completely. However, if Marcus had re-injured his left knee and had to miss work, the policy would pay 0 benefits because of the impairment rider. Scenario 2. The managed chronic condition, illness/disease focus. The setup: Sarah applies for a private health and disability policy. In her medical history, she discloses that she has been managing asthma for 10 years, taking a daily maintenance inhaler to control it. The rider: to mitigate their financial risk while still offering her a policy, the underwriters attach an exclusions rider that specifically names asthma, chronic bronchitis, or any related respiratory complications as excluded from coverage. The outcome: if Sarah is hospitalized due to a severe, unexpected appendicitis attack, her policy covers her medical bills and lost time because an appendix has nothing to do with her lungs. But if she is hospitalized for an acute asthma attack, the bills for that specific stay are her responsibility because the rider explicitly carved out her pre-existing respiratory condition. Scenario 3. The weekend daredevil, hazardous hobby focus. The setup: David is a software engineer who loves extreme sports. On his insurance application, he honestly discloses that he is an avid, competitive rock climber who frequently travels to scale open mountain faces on weekends. The rider: underwriters classify amateur rock climbing as a hazardous hobby that dramatically increases the risk of a severe, disabling fall. Instead of rejecting David's application entirely, they offer him a policy with an impairment and exclusions rider that excludes any disabilities or injuries resulting from rock climbing, mountaineering, or using specialized climbing gear. The outcome: if David gets into a car accident on his Tuesday morning commute and suffers a back injury, his disability benefits will be paid because a car accident is a standard covered risk. However, if David falls while scaling a cliff on Sunday and breaks his back, his claim will be denied under the terms of his exclusion rider.